Hey everybody, Matumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena. And today we are revisiting a fun deck that we played. I feel like just a couple weeks ago. But we're gonna see what M21 and JumpStart actually adds to this deck and see what we can do with it. But before we hop into today's deck, I just want to remind everybody, as always, real quick, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Do everything you can to interact with the channel, comment, like, check out the links in the description below, join our Discord channel, all that cool stuff. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop into today's deck. And we are playing Chromatic Control. So this is basically just Chromatic Black. However, we are just adding a few cards from M21 and JumpStart to see what this deck, what it can do, what it's still capable of, how powerful it is, if it's better, if it's worse. Really just taking a look at it again. So this deck, though, I do want to let you guys know. So it was in one of the most recent, one of those Jeff Hoogland events. This deck had done pretty well. This isn't the exact deck. However, it's really similar. Some of the card numbers are moved around, but overall it's like it's pretty close. So let's really just get into what this deck does. Again, this is a mono black control deck. However, it's chromatic because we have the ability to play any color of spell in our deck. So we have 4 chromatic lanterns to actually let our lands produce any color mana. We actually also have from M21 Chromatic Orrery, which is going to let us spend mana as though it were mana of any color and actually taps for 5 mana. And I mean, yeah, that's really what it does. So these 2 cards are really going to allow us to activate Golos. We're going to be able to use our Mastermind's acquisition to search for any card in our deck or any card in our sideboard. So we pretty much have a 5-color sideboard. It's mainly mono black, but we do have some red, white, blue, red, white, black, red. So we do have the ability to cast some of these other cards in our sideboard. But really the cards that we're hitting on that we did add from M21, of course, everybody's favorite stupid reprint, we'll just call it, Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Again, it's a lot of decks in Historic prior to M21 it was a race to Ulamog, and now it seems more of like it's a race to Ugin than anything else, because once you hit Ugin, it's really hard to deal with. And even if you're dealing with an Ugin, and even if you can deal with it, you're usually just not having a good time anyway, because you know your opponent's doing that, and at the same time you're probably doing it as well. So there still needs to be a little bit of, there needs to be more in Historic and in Standard than just powering out to 8 mana and getting to an Ugin. So Wizards, if you're watching this, I'm not saying ban Ugin, I'm just saying in the future make the game more interactable. Let us do things other than just play ridiculously overpowered colorless spells that just take over the game. So we have M21 for Ugin. We have Chromatic Orrery from M21 as well. So let's hit on the JumpStart cards. So we have a couple copies of Gifted Aetherborn. This was originally in Kaladesh or Aether Revolt, one of those sets. It's just a 2 mana 2/3 Death Touch with lifelink. So this is really good to go against the aggro decks, for playing against maybe mono red or elves or mono white life gain. This is a really good blocker early on. Again, it is a 2-drop. It's got the extra toughness. With that 3 toughness, does make it a little harder to kill. And at the same time, the death touch factor is really powerful. So keep that in mind. That's what we're really using this for. JumpStart decided to reprint this, so we're pretty excited with that. And the other really cool card that we're really super excited to be playing is Gonti, Lord of Luxury. So this 4 mana 2/3 legendary creature with death touch says, basically, when he enters the battlefield, we are going to look at the top 4 cards of our opponent's library, and we get to exile one of those cards. Our opponent's not going to know what it is, and we get to cast that card for as long as that card remains exiled. So even if they kill Gonti or bounce it or remove it some form or fashion, we are going to be able to cast that card. So like I mentioned earlier, how bad it is to play with and against Ugin. If we see an Ugin, we're probably taking an Ugin, and we're going to cast an Ugin from their deck, basically. So pretty should be pretty fun to do that. It is legendary, but again, you can just keep playing them and just keep taking cards. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So we have 4 copies of Agonizer Remorse. We do want to take peeks at their hand and remove their powerful cards. We have a couple copies of Heartless Act, so we can kill creatures or remove counters from creatures. We have 3 copies of Murderous Rider, so we can kill creatures and planeswalkers. It's also a 2/3 lifelinker, which is really good. We have 3 copies of Phyrexian Arena. This enchantment, again, is really powerful, especially in a mono black shell. Basically, you get to draw an additional card during your upkeep, and you just lose 1 life. So you're just losing 1 life a turn to draw 1 extra card. A couple copies of Dread Presence in order to, when we play a swamp, we can either deal a damage or deal 2 damage and gain 2 life, or we can draw a card and lose a life. And then again, we have 4 copies of Acquisition, so we could tutor through our deck or our sideboard. We have 2 copies of Ritual of Soot, and we have 1 copy of Vraska's Contempt, and rounded off with 3 Goloses. And we are playing 24 lands, and there is the lands there, 16 swamps, a bunch of other lands there. And yeah, we're going to see again if Chromatic Black is still a formidable deck to be playing. Really good. So go ahead and let's watch the video. Let's get into the gameplay, and make sure you watch the whole thing, and we'll talk about what we think in the wrap up. So we will see you guys soon. All right, well, we're going to be playing some Chromatic Control. Pretty excited. We've had a lot of cool new cards get brought out since the last time we actually explored Chromatic Black. This is a very similar build to what I believe did well at one of the last Jeff Hoogland events. Just switched a few cards around. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. This is an interesting hand. I don't know if this is a hand that beats an aggro draw. I got a lot better against aggro. Green blue though. I think we're gonna run this out. Make him think we're playing some kind of mono black devotion deck, something along those lines. Well, no counters. Interesting. We're looking to just keep hitting land here. So what should we tutor for? What should we tutor for? I mean, we have all kinds of stuff, but we really don't know what our opponent is playing. Cavalier. Okay. I mean, we're okay with the Cavalier. So what do they get back if we kill it? Do we actually lose anything? We could just block it. We're gonna have access to 6 mana next. I think we're gonna go for a oh man, I really just want to go for Gonti, right? Let's do it. Go completely against what our deck is trying to accomplish and actually just go for a random factor here. In the spirit of randomness. Hydroid Crisis for 4. Perfectly acceptable. Okay. Well. Alright, so we are starting to net mana here. See what we get. The hell is this? I mean, we'll leave that one. At 8 cards. I think we're actually going to discard. No attacks. We are going to discard. So they have 7 mana. Uro? Oh, Nissa. Okay. This is fine. Yep. So we take 4, go to 15, and then we take 2 more, we're at 13. I think that's okay. So I really want to kill this forest. But yeah, I think we kill the forest. Pretty safe to assume that we will draw a swamp, which we did. Yeah, I think we just gotta have to pop this for 5. So if they have another Nissa, yeah, they get to. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It was actually a pretty good draw there. Let us add some mana. Let's take a peek. Yep. Uro's a good hit. Go ahead and get some more mana. Go ahead and hit you down there. And let's go ahead and... Oh, look at that. We're getting a Ugin. Seems good. Alright. Yeah, that was a long first game, so let's go ahead and hydrate. Let's get this out of the way. Remember, everybody, hydrating, super important. Oh, I like this guy's name. Effin' Cultured. Great name. So, opponent's going first. We can pull a card, kill a creature. Eventually. I think we have to keep this. This hand is really susceptible. A very fast start. But on the plus side, if we're playing it's like a treasure hunt deck, turn 2 Agonizer Remorse is pretty good. Oh no. Okay. That's not gonna be great. Oh, black, blue, red. Okay. Blue, red. Hmm. We're gonna take this opt. Oh, he drew the land. Man. God bless America. I'm gonna actually hit this. But we do kind of have to stem the bleeding a little bit. $12. 11, so he has 5 points of damage in his hand. Definitely need to be wary of that. Okay. We are going to be low very quickly. Oh, I didn't even realize this guy was a wizard. Oh, we're dead. He got us. We're opting. Alright, we opted. I guess maybe we picked the wrong card. Wow, that was a trouncing. Alright, well. Good game, effing cultured. Alright, well. I didn't expect to run into an Is It Wizards deck. Well played, sir. Did not expect that at all. XR. Okay. XR, well, we're going first. If we draw a land, this gets really a lot better. I think we're gonna try this. How crazy this sounds, but we're gonna try it. If we draw a swamp, I mean, we just turn to Gifted Aetherborn. It's not for nothing. But then if we don't, I mean, if we don't draw land, though, this hand is absolute garbage. Well, we did draw a land. However, not a land we wanted to draw. We might see a Teferi here. No Teferi, okay. This is interesting. We are... Oh, well, he's just going to quit on a Masterminds acquisition? We were just going to go get a Golos, to be honest with you. But, okay. We'll take it. We will take the win. Yeah, I mean, we weren't even 2 minutes into that game, and that guy conceded. And again, we weren't really going to go get anything crazy. We were just really going to go get a Golos. I mean, I don't think it would have been worth it to go get a Duress or anything like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, we could have, but I don't think we would have. LDV. Yeah, this is the type of hand that we want to see. I mean, typically we'd really like Ugin to be literally any other card in our deck. Mono red, huh? I think we're going to Agonize Grimoires first. Try to get rid of a 3 damage burn spell. Franco costs 4. They can definitely play an Incinerator. They'll probably cycle one here. Don't really do anything. Nets him an extra card, potentially a burn spell. Okay. Well. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and attack. I don't mind taking 3. I imagine they're gonna probably just try to get their Cranko online. Yeah. We'll swing back. We're at 16. Try to draw a kill spell. Gonti. I mean, we do know they're not going to block. I mean, we get to Ugin next turn, and the game's over. So we're gonna Ugin for 4. So he's gonna activate Cranko, make like... No, he's not going to. Yep. That is a hard card to recover from. Yeah. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, Goblins are becoming really, really popular, so anytime you can take down the Gobos, it's a good day. Oh, those Gobos. We'll probably hit on Goblins again eventually with the amount of decks we're trying to play. But if you can hear that, it's not me. It's actually a stack of cards that I have in my hand, and I'm doing that. This guy's name is Alphabait. Interesting. We'll keep this. If we draw a swamp, we can potentially play a turn 2 Etherborn. If not, it's not the end of the world, because we can at least follow it up with the Chromatic Lantern. So he has like a shock or an opt. Alrighty. Oh, he's got the extra life sleeves. Those are cool. We meant to get those when they were on sale that one time, but forgot. Ooh. So this is... Oh man, yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. Golos here. Yeah, we're gonna take action. Get us another swamp. Sea Dasher Octopus. I have a feeling you might be bouncing our Golos and then swinging in, which would be fine. Oh. Oh. You're trying to do crazy shenanigans. But we don't want you doing crazy shenanigans. We'll go ahead and take a peek. This is pretty good. We're not casting that from our hand. Oh man. Oh. Gonti. Gonti, Gonti, Gonti. Gonti has seen the truth. Holy moly. Oh, you know you want to deal 3 damage to Gonti for no reason. Oh. Unfortunately, yours is not going to be as good as ours. Was this... Should we cast this first? I think we should. We're not even trying to activate Golos. Yep. Wow, so good. So good. I like how it doesn't even drain, it just puts them straight in your hand. It's like slide over into your hand. We will be activating Golos next turn though, if Golos lives. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Draw your card. They about to... Okay. Here comes another mutate, probably. Okay. 1, 2, so Orrery on top. How much mana does this leave us with? They might have a counter, like an absorb or something along those lines for this. That's fine. I'm still really trying to figure out everything their deck is trying to do. Sure. So we can actually... we can't cast anything though, but we can mutate. We have the ability to tap for whatever color mana that we want to. You have another one? Are you serious? Alright. Looks like you might be... Oh, okay. Ah, okay, okay. Nice. Trying to be all fancy like we were. I really like the art on Rodan here. Like how it pops out and like is almost 3-dimensional. The thing is though, he's at 10. That's fine. Draw all the cards. He's drawing all of the cards. This guy is alpha baiting. Okay. I wonder if this guy plays like transfer glories and stuff like that. You could tap the Mox. Play another Mox, yeah. I think... Oh, okay, it's a fairy? Sure.
Sorry I'm late.
Sure.
Don't worry.
Sure. Bouncy. So let's do this. So we can... Hold on, so if we tap for Golos... So if we do this, we got 5 mana. This gets us to 7. We're still gonna have 5. Can't do everything we wanted. I think we have to just kill off our friend there, deal some damage. And then take a peek. Only going to return sorceries to the hand. It's probably better to get rid of this thing, because I don't really understand what that thing is in this deck yet. Right? So, I mean, he can Lord Dracus into Lord Dracus, or Octopus into Dracus. Whatever crazy combination of cards he wants to do there. I am liking the idea behind his deck though. Okay, Teferi still again not really gonna do anything. Buying a turn. So he could Dracus or Octopus Dracus right now and set himself up for something next turn. See something good here. So Orrery doesn't really do anything. Go Golosin. Ah, perfect. I think we're gonna get a duress here. Or if he can't kill us. Maybe we should have done this first. Yeah, we have to go both at this guy. And duress does nothing for us, so maybe he can try to stall next turn. Yeah, I think that's I think that's what he probably has to try to do, try to stall. He's gonna get back the oh, just knocked? I feel like you probably should have seen the truth or something along those lines. Bottom draw, it's a desperation. Probably scoops. Yep. He's gonna alpha bait himself away. What a finish. Alright, good game. So, on to game number 6. God, Terror of the Peaks is such a great card. It's overpowered, but like not too overpowered, but it is overpowered. Do we keep this? I think we do. So they mold. We really need to hit a land. They're going to be on... Oh, I imagine they were going to be on mono red. Oh. Not a land. Now I'm afraid. If we don't draw land, I am... Okay, good, good, good. Let's get a new row out of here. No, cultivate or growth spiral. It's going to be growth spiral. Yep. So we get to Field of Ruin into Lantern. Next turn we can Gonti. Just doesn't really matter which land we play there, to be 100% honest with you. So we really just need to 3 gives us 3. Or we're just gonna Gonti. What do we hit? Oh yeah, we'll take that. We will take that. So and I think we're just going to go ahead and Gonti again. Oh yeah, Gonti is just like super powerful. I completely understand why you quit, because your deck is stuck on land because it's all you're doing, and we're just getting all of your action cards. So yeah, so we have not tutored that often. We've won a lot of our games just on the back of Gonti. Gonti's really good. I miss Gonti in Standard. He was fun. This is not a keepable hand, I feel like. This is better. We're gonna put back the Vraska's Contempt because it's the only card in our hand that we can't cast. Oh well, speak of the devil. So I feel like the card we don't want to see is that's fine. We're good with all that glitter. We can take a little bit here. Binding. Do we care about binding? You drew something you can cast? Pick 5 or a 10, so we're gonna go to 8. He sacks his puppet. Sack the puppet there. And he conceded. What? We're at 8. We should have been at 6 that turn. Alright, we're going to play one more game. We've had quite a few short games, people conceding, that I think is ridiculous. We'll give you guys one more reminder to hydrate in game 8, no less. LDV L95. What a name. 2 Dread Presences, a Mastermind's Acquisition, and a Golos? No thank you. We will keep this. We will throw back Dread Presence. Look at our beautiful hand here. Go get a plains. You're gonna go get a forest or a swamp, but I want you to go get a plain. Cool celebrant. Alright, well. Oh, well, hold on a sec. Heartless Act is not agonizing remorse. That's what we like. We were just like, snap agonizing remorse. Better bones. Okay, okay. I mean, we're gonna go ahead and take 2 here. Attacks. Curse of the Dream Den. That's an agonizer remorse. The Heartless Act. No attacks. Alright, well, we're not in a good place. We're not in a horrible place, because we're going to be to the point where we can cast pretty much anything in our deck. Even an Ugin. But our opponent has card draw. We have to keep them off of a Witch's Oven. Pretty good. Another one. Okay. If we draw a tutor, I think we're going to go for odds. We're going to go for an extinction event. Oh, not a tutor, though. Not a tutor. Sure thing. Should have sacked the Cruel Celebrant, though. Would have actually fizzled our Murderous Rider. No, that's not good. That's not good either. Alright, well, they're drawing all of their cards now. Not looking good for the home team, guys. Not looking good for us. Yep, we are at 8. What a crazy game. We drew pretty much all of our Chromatic Lanterns, nothing else. I mean, yeah, if you do that, we're gonna sack this because I get shuffled. There's so many weird visual glitches. Look at that. Oh yeah, we are about dead. I think we're dead next turn, actually. Ooh. I mean, we gotta try it, right? Yeah, we have to mine the Woe Strider too. I think we're still dead. I think we are still dead. Three. Two. We're at one. Yeah, we're dead. And then he just plays the gutter bone, sacks it to the witch's oven, and then brings the cat back, and then we're dead. Good game. Don't go crazy, my friend. Just kill us. Yep. Good game. Well, it's unfortunate. We played that extra game and we lost, but it happens. So, all right, everybody. Welcome back to the wrap up, and we went 6-2. So we were actually 6-1. We played that 8th game just because we got a pretty quick concede on that last game, and also we had a couple of other pretty quick matches, and so we thought, you know what, we'll just play one more game. Unfortunately, we lost that last game, but you know, Magic, you know, is a game where you literally just can't win every game that you play. You know, some people will argue that, but it's just true. There's nobody out there who's won every game of Magic they've played, unless they played one game and won and then decided, hey, I'm never going to play again. So, but yeah, we had a lot of fun playing this deck. Now, it was pretty... I think I mentioned it at least once or twice while we were playing. We actually didn't get to Mastermind's acquisition a lot. Gonti was pretty much just taking over the game, and then again, we were also racing to Ugin, and we got Ugin down a couple times, and the game just ended from there as well. So, yeah, so take that into consideration, I guess. The card that I feel like I didn't like at all was Dread Presence. Again, we didn't really get to play it again. Again, small sample size, only playing 8 games. However, if I were to play this deck again, I feel like I would probably replace the Dread Presences for Languishes, maybe 2 Languishes. That's a JumpStart card. It gives all creatures -4/-4. I would probably put that in. That gives us access to basically another sweeper of a card. You could also argue that you might want to put in 2 copies of Extinction Event, or maybe even 2 copies of Barter and Blood. However, I don't recommend in this build playing Barter and Blood, especially if they are able to go wide. Barter and Blood is really just going to get their 2 weakest creatures, and then Languish doesn't really take care of Golos, but it does take care of all the zombies. So, but Languish does really take care of a lot of other problematic creatures that are in Historic. So I think Languish would be my choice instead of the Dread Presences if we were to play this again. Can't really go into what we would take out of the sideboard, because again, we didn't really utilize the sideboard at all because of the fact that we didn't get to Mastermind's acquisition a whole lot, and I felt like the times we did, except for that one time we went and got a Duress, which was a complete misplay anyway, we usually just went through our deck and got something. So take it as you will. So I really hope you guys enjoy this deck. Again, really good win rate. It was a 75% win rate going 6-2. So yeah, again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below. Like the video. Do everything you can. Join the Discord. Again, we have an awesome new RPG, text-based RPG in our Discord channel that not everybody, but a lot of people are playing and a lot of people are enjoying. But yeah, come hang out with us. So. All right, you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. Stay safe. We will see you guys next time. Remember, this channel would not exist without such amazing viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for interacting with the channel and helping grow the community. And a very big special thank you to the Patreons listed here for supporting the channel.